Winter is coming.
Winter is coming.
And winter is coming.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming.
And winter is coming.
Pissed today. It's gonna be a good show. Me and Matt.
I'm pissed today. It's
Pissed
gonna
today.
be a good show.
Enough. A double dry hopped IPA. A classic London style export strength IPA loaded with specialty malts and buckets of hops. Notes of tangerine, grapefruit,
Marmalade. Whoa.
green tea, finishing crisp and thoroughly hoptistic. Too much? Just enough. 6.5%.
No, this is
got this
probably
dude.
made in Minnesota too.
It's got that dude. Brewed and packaged by Bent Distillery, Roseville, Minnesota.
Bent Brewstillery. Nice.
Dancing close to a
It's only 6.5.
copyrighted bent paddle, for instance. Still, one of my personal favorite names. Cellar Rats, but they're vaginas and they changed their name because people thought there was rats at the brewery. You know what? You don't want those people in your life if they're so stupid that they think that because of your name.
Well, look at Corona. They got a huge loss of business after that shit hit. You know, if I was them, I'd consider maybe going after whoever named that shit. Hey man, they're killing my business, dude. They literally destroyed it.
It's called the Chinese virus because it's from China.
Yeah.
Yeah, bitches. Cheers, guys.
Yeah, I didn't really do my sniff on this, sorry. It looks a little light, but
I did, and I didn't smell anything.
it looks a little light.
Love it, Matt. Thanks for bringing it over.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's kind of weird.
I don't know, I kind of liked it.
Does it make you want to bust into these silkworm pulps?
You know, I knew it was a mistake bringing those over, but someone sent them. Go ahead. I figured if you're going to share them with me, you're going to share your crickets, I can share my silkworms. Oh, that doesn't even look good.
God, it reminds me
It
of
looks
this.
so bad.
It reminds me of this toilet at a truck stop I was at once. We better watch out on the shitter talk or Smile Money will leave. He left locked and loaded because of shitter talk. This is what we're dealing with right here.
It literally does look like a bunch of baby cockroaches in the toilet or something.
Oh, it smells like a fucking new shoe.
Does it really?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to try more than like half of one of these. The more I'm looking at them, I don't know if I can try even one.
See, this is the shit that when you find it floating in your sink or running across your bathroom floor,
God.
you just don't get encouraged to eat it.
You just don't get encouraged to eat it. I've never had any encouragement to eat it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whew. This is going to be a tough one, boss. You know what? Let's wait till we get the first shot call. So I can instantly rinse it out with something if need be. Is that fair enough?
Yeah.
That sounds like a damn... You know what? You didn't want to touch those crickets. Now those crickets are looking pretty fucking tasty, ain't
Those
they?
crickets are looking good.
Those crickets are looking delicioso.
See,
oh my gosh.
didn't you say something about soy sauce?
Yeah, there's a lot of soy sauce in there.
It just looks like
It
turd.
looks like pea water or something.
Yeah, this looks like turd water.
It looks like pea water with like a bunch of asparagus, you know, where it's that really cloudy shit. Well, you're. Oh, I'm gonna need a shot glass before this. Well,
oh, I can't eat that one now.
I don't think it would make a difference. It started on the floor.
Probably cleaner now.
It's probably cleaner now. Oh, Christ.
Who? I mean, seriously. What is wrong with your country?
I'm telling you, man.
Korea.
Those are delicacies at some places.
Oh, God.
You know,
I guess my
whoever
idea...
the hell keeps sending this shit really needs to start trying it for themselves, though. I'm sure they're just cackling behind their computer screen or TV screen, just laughing at us. But for reals.
Yeah, I'm going to need some liquid motivation.
Dude, it just looks horrible.
Okay, we had a I guess it isn't too bad. Well, I have more people that missed the club yesterday than were in it yesterday. DFC, here's to the sunny slopes long ago. Cheers. Cobra, cheers. Wrong vid clubbers. Shark ZF6. The only thing better than having one of something is having two of something.
And I'm going to say Sharky, or Shark. Yeah, that's not Sharky, that's Shark. Yeah. When you see this, that's a fucking lie.
Yeah, you don't want more than one. Well, maybe they're going to be scrumptious.
If you change that to, only having, one thing of something good, better would be two. But it really depends.
Smile Money. Oops, I did it again. He was first. Multi-gun man. Holy shit. Saying not first, actually being second. That might be a career best for him. Clyde third. Then again, the video. Actually, Smile Money, you must have been kind of a night owl. Christine got off of video recording.
I'm just getting ready, so if I want to spit out or puke.
That's not garbage, that's brass.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say something like glass. I thought that might have been the bottle I busted the other week.
No, that's just recyclables. That's from out at the range with David and Bunky.
Gotcha.
You should have seen how much brass we by accidentally made yesterday.
But accidentally?
Yeah, that did 3.
Oh, because it wasn't, it was having that malfunction.
That?
Yeah.
I only had one issue with it, and it was a mag at the very beginning.
Oh, no, I thought you were talking about the malfunction because it just kept shooting.
Yeah, it just kept going through them. No, my first 2 mags were these. And it did not run worth a shit with this one. And I got this from Stephen Bush, and I believe he rebuilt this. It's got a nice, powerful spring. I don't know. I got to give it another go. Maybe it needed some burn-in time or something. I have no idea. But it struggled a little bit with the Ebomi mag. It really struggled with the gray mag. And then I switched to P mags, and it just... Yeah, 340 rounds yesterday.
No shit.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a lot, kid.
And 60 of that was J-Dog with a steel case. Just
shot it just fine. Huh?
Ate it. I have heard people say, though, if you're going to run steel case, stay with steel case. And if you're going to run brass, stay with brass.
I've actually heard that, too.
But up until yesterday, this has only had
brass
60 rounds through it.
Oh, 60.
60 rounds of brass. The very first time I ever pulled the trigger was a 60-round dump, and it's never seen an Ebomi video.
I do like it, though.
I mean, it is a recreation of an M16, and now thanks to what's in it, it's even closer to a recreation of an M16.
Too bad you don't have a switch for that.
Yeah, see, that's another thing. That's why Rare Breed didn't want to. They did not want to have a 3-position switch. They wanted to take out any chance that somebody would confuse it for an automatic.
Yeah. No, I mean, I get it.
Like I was telling Christopher, we were talking a little earlier today. He's like, I sent him a video clip. I sent a few of you guys a video clip of the 60-round dump.
60-round dump?
Yeah.
You mean like the 3-bullet dump?
The one I sent you?
Yeah.
60 rounds.
That was only 3 rounds.
Yeah.
You put 60 rounds in that fast? Oh yeah, that was the malfunction.
Yeah, that was that malfunction.
Oh.
And Christopher's like, how come it seemed like it started off and then built up speed? And I'm like, well, let's not forget, technically speaking, if it is running correctly, if you squeeze the trigger too hard, you will stall the gun from firing. But if you happen to use a nickel boron carrier,
I'm going to let mine dry out. Maybe get some of that pea water off of there.
yeah, but maybe that is the flavor.
Oh, yeah. That just fucking looks gnarly, dude. Do you hear my stomach? It's just fucking quenched.
Smile money. Well, it is a flask review. Now I know. Clyde, Whiskey Revolution for all.
Whew. And we needed that. We still don't have shot glasses on it.
And Ben N says, boom. I'm just reading a comment, Cobra. Clyde, at 3 minutes and 15 seconds, and then he sends me a link to another video. Oh, yeah, I watched this. I watched this last night.
Which one's this?
There is no advice here I can offer you.
Moonshiners?
Yeah. And these are like the last 2 contestants, and they have to make.
I didn't know that they were doing a Moonshiners Master Distillery. That's cool. I used to watch the old Moonshiners, where you'd follow them out in the woods with the camera. I didn't know
that's
they were
this
doing,
guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't know that they were doing a Master Distiller. No, absinthe.
So they make a whiskey or a moonshine with that. And evidently there's some trick where you pour water in and it literally separates and becomes a lime green like haze. And his does not, and hers is textbook. So you already know who ends up moving on to winning, but
What's that on? Is that on History? Or what was that? What that show used to be on?
Discovery.
Discovery.
Well, that's where it is now, anyway.
Yeah, no, that was probably right. I mean, there was only a few channels my grandpa ever watched. History, Discovery. I didn't know which one it was on.
You are one bad hombre.
Oh my god, you know who that reminds me of right there?
Huh.
Don't ask me why, but it really reminds me of the nerdy girl from Scooby-Doo.
Well, I think I have other pictures
If
of her dressed.
if only she was orange.
I have pictures of
orange
this girl
top.
in orange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She looks like the Scooby-Doo nerd.
A very,
Velma.
very, very chesty Velma.
Yeah.
Which, I'm not saying I ever tugged the rope to a cartoon.
In the cartoons, she was pretty chesty too. I mean, if you really think about it. Daphne was
the flat one.
Yeah. She was... I mean, she was supposed to be the cute one, but she was flat. Velma was that quiet, big-titted hot girl.
JP reporting in for the Shark ZF6 channel. You should have all your comments from this series and create a whiskey book for publishing. Very cool. Oh God. Yeah, that's David Brown. David Brown. I need him to be my ghostwriter. Because right now, NIHAP would be happy to tell you I don't know shit.
NIHAP would?
That's a great idea. Yeah, I always get chastised on my vocabulary.
Oh, with NIHAP?
And I have to admit, it started off bad.
But it's only gotten worse?
Well, it gets worse as the brew review goes on.
Well, for all of us.
Let's recap. Let's recap high school for me, or for any school. I would go to electronics class, and and Ed would be like, guys, we're going to blow up a fucking capacitor today. I mean, there was blast marks all over the stainless steel. I mean, this was like, you know, when I walked up, when I was done with that class, I was capable of building a voltage tester, doing wiring, understanding how motors, electric motors worked. And then I crossed over to the other hallway to Mr. Jones for automotive. And Mr. Jones was awesome. Actually, he was the dude. Mr. Jones was my electronics teacher. Mr. Jones was the guy that heard me and Joe talking about going shooting after school.
Oh yeah, he wanted to.
Today, you'd be arrested, and your family would lose their child, and you would be the bad parents. Mr. Jones said, "You're gonna go shooting after class, huh? You got any firearms with you? Go get them."
You're like, how do I answer this?
Yeah, and seriously, by the time I came back, Mr. Jones had the anatomy of a pew on the chalkboard. He had a pin and a bullet, and the bullet was exploding, and the projectile was going down a barrel. And he's like, if memory serves, he never even asked me if the gun was empty. I think I looked at him, and I went like this.
Before you brought it in.
My grandfather's Marlin. I pulled back the charging handle and I let go of it, and he had me send bullets around the room in one direction and the gun in the other, and I figured Tommy was the midpoint. We'd all die.
That's what I was just thinking. When do they meet? Let's see how this really works.
I mean, seriously, I walked past the principal's office carrying a rifle. It was in a bag. It was in the rifle bag, but you knew what it was.
Yeah.
And I look in, and the woman behind the counter, the lead secretary, looks at me
Waves.
and smiles.
She's like, please don't kill me.
As I'm carrying a rifle. Look at how things have changed. You know, it's like
We got pulled over by 9 squads, guns drawn for a fucking pool stick. He said that was a gun. I said, the fuck it is. Hang on to everything. Bullshit, I dropped that like a rock. We said, hold on, I'm not getting shot, bitch. It must be because I'm white, because I didn't make it through that situation.
Yeah, that's the only reason you're still alive, because you're white.
But I tell you what, that was a damned of a doozy that day. No lie. That was the craziest thing I've had to see with the police personally.
Gunwild says 6 commenter bitches. DFC, top 10 bitches. Biatches, sorry, I gotta make sure I get that. I mean, y'all have to spell shit wrong in order to make it past those ideology people there at YouTube.
Hey, like, I'm not that popular. I got nothing over here. It's gotta be you.
Yeah, that would be, let's see, we have a text from next door. I'm sure you're having
which one?
steaks or something, but we're
Miles.
just gonna have a Mongolian beef, pork, fried rice, 4 Seasons chicken, shrimp, barbecue chicken if you want. Actually, that sounds really good. Right now we're downstairs doing the brew review. Oh, it's dinner time with Remco. Sharky. Sharky's having, is that pita bread? Oof. Actually, that looks, oh yeah, that is.
What, he's grilling up to? I was actually wondering what you were going to do today on the grill, if you were.
I don't know. It looks like I might be having Chinese leftovers. That's what Sharky, not Shark, Sharky, that's what he's eating as we speak.
I got a big lasagna. And I got a bunch of leftovers. My son, all he wanted this weekend was seafood. We did kebabs, shrimp kebabs 2 nights. The first night we did it with salmon. The second night we did with tuna steaks.
See, you're ripping on me for the quality of this video, but I did aim my phone at a monitor and send it on Messenger.
Yes.
It doesn't get much more convoluted than that.
I didn't say it was bad. I just said it was a little blocky because, obviously, the video. Almost looks fake, like those bullets are shooting out your mouth or something. You
Hey, you want to try some of these?
Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
We opened that up and we're like,
They're not bad, actually.
yeah, when you throw them over your shoulder. Fuck, that's the second cockroach that we've seen on the floor.
It smells like a fucking wet shoe, really. Or card. Do I need anything?
You need some new friends that don't send you crappy shit like that. I mean, hell, if you're gonna send something decent.
Yeah, that's what I say. And they call me the bad
Oh.
friend.
You're running out of
I don't
time.
do that. I just come over with money.
You're running out of time. 9. Your birthday's on Tuesday.
Oh, thanks for announcing it to everybody.
Her birthday's on Tuesday.
Oh, fuck you, Eric.
She wants a Harley Davidson.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
Okay, I'm going.
I think... Well, I'll wait till she leaves.
I think that you should not be doing anything.
Oh, I was just going to pass a comment on. Hey, we could get her a Harley for really cheap.
Yeah, but she probably wouldn't like it.
No. What I was thinking was like a little Matchbox Harley Davidson.
Yeah, she's got an office full of those. I've been getting her Harleys for years.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean...
And Harley lighters.
Hey, I got her a Harley Bell. They came off a Harley. I got some whiskey. Are you ready? I'm ready to try it. You don't have to, but I'm gonna try it.
It smells like...
The smell don't go away, even after drying it out. You wanna give it a try? Ain't nearly as bad as you thought.
Really?
Really. Pretty decent, actually. I mean, they taste like a new shoe, but... I'm kidding. I took 2 bites and I couldn't bite anymore. I could barely swallow that. I just wanted to make sure you tried it. Oh, that stuff is just nasty. I was wondering if it was gonna come back up. Yep.
I don't know how you could sit around and... If that was swimming in soy sauce...
You know what? I brought the box over so we could spit it out, but I think I'm going to have to fill that box with a bag because I might be puking here real soon. Oh. That was fucking disgusting. That was by far the worst I think we've had. If not, it was tied for whatever else was fucking bad. That bad. That was bad. Oh, man, I had a couple gags there. I thought I was going to lose it. That was just gross.
See, the fiendish plan was to bite it a couple times and just swallow it whole.
That's all I did. I bit it twice. I couldn't bite it no more because the taste was so bad.
But it broke apart in my mouth, and the center of the worm I swallowed, and I ended up with the crustacean around the outside edge, and it wouldn't go away. It was like, you know when you get that pill trapped? You're like going, oh my God, oh my God.
I only took 2 bites and I was there. So you took a lot more bites. You got a better thing going, I guess. You don't taste nothing or something because I couldn't handle that. I literally thought I was gonna yak.
I don't even want to see that anymore.
I guarantee you, the crickets cannot be. They cannot be that bad. You know what? They're dry. I already appreciate it.
The problem is they have everything.
It's gonna be like fish food. I'm gonna save this actually. I almost sipped up my whiskey.
Well, we still got Clyde in a...
Well, yeah, he did do that. Well, that's why I poured him. I forgot. Look at that. I got it right up to the top, and I never even took a sip. That's how close it got. You can see that line. It was literally that far away from hitting the top.
Clyde.
Cheers.
The only reason we're doing this, Clay, is we're washing down a fucking worm.
That was a nasty fucking worm.
Sterilizing.
I'm gonna have to show my grandma that video. She's been laughing at a lot of the videos I've been popping up for her. She really loves the father and the son that tell the jokes. The one, remember I told you about what does one saggy boob say to the other? Did I not show you that video, or I just told you the joke?
No, I think you showed me the video.
Yeah.
The kid says it.
Yeah. Well, I think they're from Winona, Minnesota. Because I get a lot of hashtags from them either in Minnesota or Wisconsin, and he's always wearing Packer stuff too. So I know they live either, or they might have moved too. But I know that there's hashtags with them in Wisconsin and Minnesota. Like they're definitely from one of the places.
J-Dog's at work.
His truck's got a big old beer sign on it, dude. The dad. I'm telling you, he's like us.
J-Dog says H3, which means he has to drink. Smile money. Oh no, Eric is shooting people again. Maybe you should just steal another people's stuff.
That way you'll have backup for when they steal from you. Laugh out loud. Hey, how'd that other full auto go for you?
What other full auto?
I thought you... I seen you leave with J-Dog, and then you came back, and I saw you carrying your fucking full auto with I got the muzzle brake on there. I seen you walking out with that.
That's the start of the video.
Oh, is it?
I'm like, J-Dog!
I was wondering why you were bringing that out with. Okay, so it was all for the video.
We should make this into a muzzle device. We could make it 1/2 by 28. I know it's a bad idea. Okay. What are the odds that would hit that button? Will you like that?
Is that your lightsaber?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You don't have a lightsaber. You don't like Star Wars. Unless it's the Mandalorian.
I'd take a lightsaber. I got a whole...
Fuck yeah, dude. Those are cool.
Since Smile Money pointed out, there's a whole bunch of people I would be more than happy to lob their head off.
Yeah. Actually, no. That is the coolest thing with, like, Star Wars, man. Those lightsabers are badass for sure. If we could get a real one.
Tin Scourge, H3, like a lame Hummer.
You never have to lie about splitting a bitch in two again.
Oh, thank God. All I tasted was that beer.
Oh my gosh.
That
seriously was... You know what? You're right, though. It did smell, and it even tasted like a new shoe, but not in a good way at all. Like, it was bad. That was really bad.
Well, it seems how Smile Money's typing this right now. At what point is eating any shoe good or bad? Even a new one?
Well, yeah, that's true, but I'd rather eat a new one that's clean than if I got a dirty old one.
Oh, yeah. Shark Z of 6 again. Several layers of plastic wrap to break in leather holsters.
You know what? Whatever I just rated at last time, this went up a whole nother 2 points after eating that worm. It's covering all that nastiness.
You know, I really wanted to be wearing this by now, Clyde.
He's working on it.
Wade, I saw your comment. I have to redo this anyway. I might have to. Shark says several layers of plastic wrap to break in a holster. I put it in the oven at 200 degrees. Yeah, that's definitely
ain't too bad.
That's definitely better. But after putting it in the oven and applying a little bit of oil, the color really evened out. There was areas that were kind of light before on the front.
Very. No, I wouldn't say kind of. There were some areas that were very light.
But
it almost fits like a glove, yo.
But yeah, I want to go to Super One wearing this.
Hold on, let me see this thing here. I couldn't imagine going to Super One like this.
Strapped.
Look, dude, that bastard goes down almost to my knee. You might as well just take a sawed-off shotgun with you.
Okay.
I like this, dude.
For
I can put it in any pocket. My pants pocket, jacket pocket. No one knows the difference.
Shark, see? It will never get stuck that way. I don't know which way I had it. Clyde, A6. A6 is a miss. You know what that means. I'm fucked next time. Cobra, A9. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, coming in on the turf.
Fucking dirty smile money. He was waiting. He was patrolling the comments just so he could get in that last guess.
That was Cobra.
Oh, it was Cobra. All right,
Same thing.
same thing. But good job, Cobra.
Actually, I don't know.
Good job, Cobra. That's usually Smile Money's job.
I don't know who started the kills on that one.
Smile Money's usually on that stuff. Is he the one that's got the board too?
Smile Money has everything written down. Only Shark.
It's
Sharky,
Shark that's got
Sharky's,
Shark's got the board. But he's still got his written down like a grid, so he still sees it too.
Why do I keep doing this?
What's that? It was at A9 for.
I didn't.
It was for Cobra. Cobra got it.
I didn't write.
We got the last one.
I didn't write the third one down.
You're gonna have to have someone remind you and go look it up.
Yeah. Who? This was one of the battleships. Who sunk the sub? Is that Clyde?
That was probably 2-3 days ago, wasn't it? 2-3 videos ago.
Right now, I've got Clyde. Clyde's on the carrier.
Sharky.
Sharky got the battleship. I spaced out on writing down the submarine, and Cobra just got the was that the destroyer? So, and then of course we're already fucking one hit into the little guy.
The tugboat.
Yeah, we've already got one shot in the tugboat.
What do they call that? I don't even know. That's
the
like
cruiser.
Not the destroyer, cruiser. I don't. It looks like a tugboat if you ask me. It does not look intimidating.
This is the story of my life, not fucking writing shit down. That was the same with I opened up the whiskey. Oh, 118 was.
I forgot.
J-Dog, the Hellcat RDP is only $400 more than the regular one.
What's the RDP version?
Well, that's what Christine wants now.
Because he said something?
No, because I showed her the video on it.
Oh, what is it though?
It's
it's got to be upgraded. Obviously, it's the Hellcat. But what's
it comes with a comp and optics.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, that does look pretty badass. However, if you were trying to keep your gun small and compact for a conceal and carry, you just kind of null and voided two of those things by putting that sight and the muzzle on there.
Yeah, but I know several. Well, first of all, this is a small gun to start with.
No, I get that, but I'm just saying it's going to be.
It's already shorter than a Commander 1911.
I agree. I'm not saying it's not a badass gun. I would love to have one of those things. The thing is, with the sights on there, a lot of people don't have a red dot sight on their carry. And
Stephen Bush. Actually, there's 2 of you at least out there. Stephen Bush says that he'll probably never go back to non.
Oh, no, I'll be honest. I am a sight guy. I do like my red dot. Honest to God, I love them.
I could never have that at work.
What I'm saying is most people, though, carrying do not like the red dots or they refuse to do it.
I'd bust that fucking red dot off there on my first day on the...
Yep.
But the other thing you need to remember is you press that little button. It's detented so that you don't have to worry about tightening it. You simply tighten it all the way, and then you back it off till it clicks in that position. And I watched a guy who is generally pretty skeptical, and he said, "Is this gun all hype?" And by the end of the video, even the guy that said putting a brake on a small gun like this is total bullshit.
No, those are really snappy. They're so small. That's a good idea.
They both had a drastic improvement in their groupings.
Oh, I believe
with
it.
that on there.
That's a great idea.
But don't forget, that is a 1/2 by 28 thread. So if you want to put a whisper device on your gun, it is coming to you all set. No, any of you guys, and Clyde fucking hit me up last night with all of them that are on Gunbroker, and they're all fucking bids. I'd rather just buy it from somebody somewhere, but as it stands right now, I have 700 of the $900 that I need to buy that pistol.
I'm not gonna lie, that is a sweet gun, but
Well,
I don't know.
It would have been really nice to pull this off by Tuesday.
I don't know why. I mean, I don't know why Christine wanted that one so much more. I don't find that much of a difference. Because before she wasn't even looking at the Hellcat.
She's just looking at the regular Hellcat.
Yeah, she was looking at the regular one, and there was no difference than what she had, other than what, 3 rounds.
She wants that.
Oh, the safety.
Which yours doesn't have.
The safety.
She wants a safety lever.
Yeah.
She wants the Hellcat RDP with the safety lever.
Well, that's what my mom. Well, I told you that she was looking at some guns this weekend. I was shocked as hell. She grabbed them like she's like, "Yeah, I've been out shooting before." Because I was like, "God damn!" She just grabbed the pistols and she's like, "How much is this one?" Puts it down, looks at the sight, grabs the next one. "How much is this one?" Looking at the sight, feeling them all. But I'm pretty sure she likes that one. But I don't really. It's my mom. I'd let her take it, but I really don't want her to have that one. I'd rather her have like one of the Glocks. I'm serious. That's like pretty much my new favorite pistol. Dude, the fact I can fit it in my pocket, dude.
Here's
awesome.
my thing is after getting the P220, it's the first SIG I've ever owned.
Yeah.
SIG makes just quality guns. They just make awesome.
Well, I don't typically like the small compact guns because they don't fit in my hand. That one does actually fit my whole hand. When I put the mag in there, it's got just that little extra lip on there, and it fits.
The other thing is I
can put that in my pocket. You don't even notice.
When they put this up against the Hellcat,
yeah.
The one thing that this kind of kills the Hellcat on is the trigger.
Yeah. Oh no, I did see that the Hellcat trigger is not quite as nice. They said it'll work, but the release and that's where it kills it.
The problem that I have with people judging it by going out to the range and trying to see how good of a grouping that you can get, that when I carry my Walther,
I really like that sight too. It's so unique.
You have to keep in mind, and just so that some.
This is why I like it. This is why I like it. Put it into the jacket. No one even knows.
Here, just so that, some safety Sally can't make some comment about me being unsafe, because I could really give a flying fuck about a safety Sally.
Put it in my jean pocket. Look at that. In my jean pocket. You don't even see. That's another thing I love about this.
One of the things, if you are a concealed carry person, that you should spend a considerable amount of time, and I have. I don't have any video on it because who the hell wants to see this? But you're like blocking someone and you are shooting point blank range. That's more of a real world. I mean, first of all, if you're 25 yards away running away and Matt goes, I can still do this. Yeah, look at him. He went right down. You know, you're going to jail. More than likely, my first...
You know what? You are right. But I still don't want to be the fucker that just went on the ground while the other guy goes to jail.
Hey, if I have to, I'll walk over there and I'll put a knife in his hands. And I'll put some of my blood on it. See? That's why we love the states that respect the castle doctrine.
Dude, I'm ready. I'm telling you, I'm ready for my son to be 18 so I can move, man. I do not like Minnesota anymore, man.
Hey, did you see the article of the senator that wants to put out a law that says if someone kicks in your door, you're not allowed? You're not allowed to stop them. They're just there for your material bean stuff.
Or to rape my wife that I don't have.
Well, see, she doesn't want to address that subject. You're going to sit on the couch and you're not going to get... you're coming through my door and I'm supposed to assume in a half a second if Jerome is here for my TV...
What if I don't have insurance for my possessions?
I don't know. What if this means something to me? What if this ring means more to me than my life?
Oh, like you got that
or your life, for
like
sure.
Like you got that from, like, that's your family heirloom that's back, like, 10 generations?
Yeah, go ahead. Just go ahead and grab that. I'll make you a sandwich while you're up there. No, I'm sorry. If you come through my door...
Who the fuck put this up?
Some senator.
From where? You know what? Well, I'll look that up later. That's all right. I'll look it up later.
Yeah, it's a legitimate thing. I couldn't believe it.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just, who the fuck?
And J-Dog
That's got to be reparations for the poor man or the black man, right?
J-Dog is right. The normal price on a Hellcat's $500. That is a significantly more expensive gun. I should know. I bought it the first time.
Yeah, I like that little pea shooter, man.
The Hellcat...
I gotta take it out, though.
The Hellcat's a $500 gun at normal price. For $400 more, you get a threaded barrel, you get a compensator, and you get a red dot. And that red dot has no buttons on it. It's on.
All the time?
On for 2 years. A battery will last you a little over 2 years.
No shit.
So that means when you draw, you don't have to turn something on, you just have sights.
I'm not going to lie, that is very impressive.
In 2 years? I mean, really.
Even if it was a year, I don't care. Even if it was a year...
I'd probably put it on a calendar.
That's impressive.
Every year and a half, just automatically replace
Yeah,
the
that's
batteries.
what I'm saying. That's impressive, man. But that's why I like these. It's literally, dude, like... Man, looking through that sight is like literally looking through...
Yeah, but that's only good for 20 years. Wow, I fucked you over, huh? 20 years.
If you guys haven't looked through this, I'm telling you, this is the weirdest sight I've ever seen, but I like it so much. Because it's not raised up. But you look right
There's
in there.
nothing to snag.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And it's... Yeah, I like that. No, that's why I said if it goes anywhere, I'm not... This isn't going anywhere. I ain't going to sell it even if I made a double profit. That's not going anywhere. It's going to be with me or if my mom... I will give it to her until she buys her own. That's what I told her this weekend. She can have any one of my guns. And then she picked up my 10 mil and she's like, "Oh, this is way too heavy." I'm like, "Yeah, that's the one me and Danielle really love. That's the fuck you card."
Cobra, Mr. Holster was doing the Lord's work with having a range bag for each pistol. All the mags in, accounted for, tested, etc. Mags were numbered and logged. Well,
you know, it's smart,
yes.
But that's almost excessive, I think. But I mean, it's smart. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm not that patient.
Every gun had its own range bag. Every range bag had all of the mags for that gun in it. From from what I've seen, he made a good attempt to buy 10 mags for every pistol he had.
Yeah.
And then he numbered them.
I didn't see anything, but just from what you were telling me, I mean, this guy is like OCD. I mean, no, there's some definite OCD with what he was doing. But like I said, it's a good idea, but you ain't gonna see me doing that.
See, my problem is I have a hard enough time if I could afford to get enough. Well, to do it, see, no, Mr. and Mrs. Holster lived literally nowhere. So by the time you got to his house, he had a lock. I don't even know. I don't know. I know when he knew I was coming, they unlocked the main gate. The whole perimeter of their property was fenced,
gated off,
and it was gated, and the gate was locked. And then so once you're on his property, I mean, I would have a hard time with this. I mean, Mr. Holster had a safe, so I guess doing what he was doing, all the guns were in the safe, and then when the gun came out, if you went anywhere, or if he needed anything for that gun,
the to-go bag.
He knew that if he grabbed that Sig Sauer out of the safe, hanging right there on a hook was that range bag, and in that range bag was all the holsters and a log for every shot fired, and if there was any malfunctions of any kind and that kind of shit. I guess I moving forward, if I can ever afford to do it, I probably will figure out some kind of a system like that. But that honestly works the best because I do that all the time. I have a whole bunch of loaded mags stuffed in these compartments in my safe door, and it's only because, like, some of them say what they are, other ones are just really vague. Like the mag for the Grand Power and the mags for the SW99 are almost identical looking mags. Obviously, one's a 45 and one's a 10 millimeter. Now the Grand Power and the mags for the double stack Rock Island were literally identical.
I'll be back. Keep your story.
Except for they wouldn't lock up into place. Want me to fire you up some more silkworms while you're gone?
Piss off.
Piss off, matey.
That stuff is nasty.
Poco Local's doing a shot. McLean, Kydex is cool, but there's nothing like a good broken leather rig, in my opinion. Or broken in leather, anything really. McLean, I have a Spikes nickel boron bolt end carrier in 5.56. It's really good. Best bolt carrier out there. I won't lie. My hands down favorite carrier is a Spikes Tactical Nickel Boron, and it was a birthday present from Samantha, Christine, and I believe Travis. All three of them were in on it, and it's in my Justin rifle. And after years and years and years, it's not as shiny as it's not as shiny as that anymore, but it's still, even if you don't, if you clean it with rubbing alcohol, let it dry, wipe it with a rag, and then touch it, it still feels like someone misted it with oil. They're fantastic. They're fantastic. I don't know who makes them for Spikes Tactical. Mr. 27 Brew Babe has nice chest cushions. McLean, Eric, you said I can't imagine this leaving the family. I said the same thing about my dad. Call me Dad. I mean Eric. Wade, I was always taught to heat a leather holster or a knife sheath to about 200 degrees before oiling them and put your wrapped gun or knife in it. Wade, yeah, when I was scanning through the comments, getting this all set up, waiting on that, I did see your comment, and I did do that. I put it in the oven, 200 degrees, and it was in there for quite a while, and I have to admit that it. Oh yeah. I mean, it's still. It still has a. Still has a little drag to it, but this is a lot better than it was. There really wasn't much of this kind of mushy side to side thing, but by heating it up and the oil soaking deeper into the leather, it definitely gave it a very consistent deep color. And if it wasn't for the fact that I'd have to you know, like drop my pants and swap over right now, we'd yeah, this will probably end up on me by the end of this this video. Wade, if an idiot is foolish enough to break into my house with me there, he clearly values MG possessions more than his life. My possessions? Yeah. See, I'm getting sick and tired of the pussification of America. Every time we turn around, if you look at why things are getting worse, because government idiots are allowing it to happen, and they're pushing us in that direction. You break in I'll make it simple. Smile money. You break into my house, and I shoot you as you walk through the door. I'm not gonna wait around to find out if you're here for our TV or Christine's rings or my life. I'm assuming that if you're inside of my house, you didn't value your life.
Well, unless it's me.
I got the food that Mike sent over. It's in the fridge, so you can bring it up and heat it up when you're ready.
Come over sometimes. You just walk in. That's very rare. That's usually when you leave the door open for me. Because every time I come in, even with the back door open unlocked for me, like that's how they leave it for me. Hey, I'll be over there, you know, done after my game face. Walk in, fucking, what was it? 2 days, 3, 4 days ago? Christine's. I'm walking into this. My bad. Let me just come back at another time. I see you guys are having a domestic.
Wade, in high school, early 70s, I read a series of paperback books called Mac Borland, the Executioner, ex-military sniper, super soldier, and his war on the mafia. The John Wick of my youth. Still on Amazon, too. Yeah, he sent me a link to it.
Actually, I might have to check that out. That sounds kind of good.
I'll forward the link that he sent. It's a three or four book series.
4 book series? No, that sounds kind of good. I mean, like, kind of a John Wick thing, but different times.
Rich Huff, cheers. Oh, cheers, Rich.
I'm not seeing him comment too much.
DFC. Able-bodied, able-minded people that choose a government check over earning their way is immoral. Shows a lack of character and that exact opposite of liberty, no matter how they try to justify it. Also, a country that pays people to not work is on its way down, which is happening right now.
It is.
The government is turning into a sugar daddy right before our eyes.
Well, and I'll be honest, you're absolutely right. However, until I find a job where I'm making more, it is stupid for me to go work right now and just to make all of you all happy where I'm working. It's stupid for me financially to go get a job where I'd make less money. Unless I find a job that's giving me what I should be making, it's what I'm worth. Why would I go sign up for a job making $5 an hour, $10 an hour less? We also are in Duluth.
I hate to sound like I'm taking his side.
We also are in Duluth. Duluth people don't make shit for the most part. But I get where you're coming from. I truly do. But financially speaking, anyone that wants to disagree, fuck you. I'm sorry, man. That's stupidly financial investment for me. Let's go work and make less money. And I got to pay to drive to get to work and all that other shit. It's just, it's stupid. But again, what you said the other day, it's the government that's stupid that's even allowing this.
Oh, yeah. I mean, all we have. It's probably this case everywhere in the United States right now. Businesses that cannot... all I hear all day long, radio commercials, is for jobs hiring.
Well, I was just telling Eric, just today, I got a call from, which I got to call back. I got a call from my old company from 3+ years ago when I was working at the Hills Youth Services, which was basically a correctional facility for youth. He called me back and said that they really wanted, they got a new management, they want some solid staff to start it up again, blah, blah. Well, they've been in business the whole time. Yeah, he's fucking trying to get me to go back, and it's like, dude, I didn't even feel appreciated when I was there, man. You guys didn't want to give raises. You told me I wasn't going to get any promotions. Why would I stick at a dead-end job where you're not making much, and there's no chance for advancement? Yeah, I said that right, advancement. And people are fucking ridiculing me about my lingos the other day. Happens when I get drunk and I slur. Sorry.
Douglas, the buddy system is always safe. Even when you're doing a brew review, you might start choking on a piece of meat. And I can say, good point. You got that right. Good tip. I'll go with you got that right.
No, you should say good tip. Because that's what you're going to be getting if I got to give you the Heimlich.
Douglas, you're trying to give him a reason to have Matt co-host more.
No. No.
Mr. Mark Mac, 85. Brew Babe giving some love to a popsicle. Very nice.
Oh, that was... I was going to say, did you already see the Brew Babe from today? No, that was the other day I looked in.
Yeah, that was the Velma.
Yeah, the Velma looking girl.
That's my money. Borrow it to my brother-in-law. Okay, it needs work. Say I lend it to my brother-in-law.
That's where I'm at with my mom. You can take any gun you want, but it's not yours, man. I ain't selling it. I'll lend it to you.
I told Michael, just go ahead and keep this for a while.
Really? Michael, huh? What, you're not talking about that one.
No.
You're talking about your brother-in-law.
No, he already has.
Yeah, you're talking about your brother-in-law.
He already has one of my guns.
Yeah, that's why I thought. He's got a little 380 or something, doesn't he?
Yeah, because things were getting really weird there for a while. And then when the kids moved in, I told him he could only keep it if it was locked up. So it got locked up.
Hey, if anyone's got a good gun safe for sale, I'd be interested in 2, depending on the prices. I want to get another biometric lockbox for my sister. She's got 2 pistols now. I've got one myself. I don't need it. Well, I could actually use it because I got a bunch, but I don't really want that. My sister needs one, even though they're not crazy expensive. But I want a bigger gun safe. Not quite as big as yours, but I want. I'm starting to collect some arms, so I really want to start being able to lock them up more than the couple I got. The one nice thing is, my son won't even touch a gun. So, like, I'm not really scared if he was to ever find one, because he won't even... I try to get him shooting all the time. He will not even touch a gun right now. Yeah. But I want it to be locked up, because you never know when that day will change.
Oh, definitely. That's why, like in this house, there's fucking shit everywhere. And then we find out that someone's coming over with a young kid, and it's like, oh shit, I gotta move stuff. It's like, okay, well, you know damn well one of the primary things in our living room that a small kid would probably get to be excited about is, like, say, the popcorn machine. Yep, there's always been a gun in the popcorn machine.
Well, Miles came over the other day into the garage, which I don't have a problem with, but then his son followed. Well, I'm out there smoking, first off.
Marbs?
Yeah.
Fake news.
Well, actually, I was smoking Marbs, but there was some extras. Well, it's like...
Marb Plus.
And then I got my beers and my whiskeys all sitting... You've seen my setup. I got my chair and I got my lineup and everything, and... I've got a machete sitting over my shoulder. I've got a pistol laying out. That's totally fine. Come hang out, Miles. But if you're going to have your son over, at least give me a heads up. Well, he is getting older and he just walks over on his own, but it's like, I can't even leave my fucking garage door open, man, because then the neighbors start coming over and the kids come over, and it's like, I got a lot of shit here that is not okay for a kid to be around.
Smile money. Yes, yes, yes. Having a support team standing by when you are testing one of your smile-moneyed firearms is a necessary precaution. You should also get a life alert necklace. I have shot myself and I can't get up. Steven, I run the factory internals in my Glocks with a full polish on everything with my Serpico shoe. But they are both on duty and not trying to give a POS. I just sent to Jesus any sort of leverage in court. You can do a lot with a polish job, though. I tell you, you can remove some pretty. Do not underestimate a little bit of your time to any of the internals. Jeff, you're talking about the questions that I answered yesterday. And I don't have a stock Glock. I have some stock Glock parts, but I guess if you take a stock Glock and you do a trigger pull on it, and then just spend 30 minutes, take it apart, polish it out with mother's polish, and put it all back together, you will be astonished the improvement that you make. But now, having said that, I still would always put a ghost connector. A ghost connector makes such a difference, and of course, I also do a little polish on them too. But they generally show up pretty frickin' ready to go.
Scroll down again. I got to get back to Smile Money's comment actually. If I remember, yeah. So where I was gonna go with that is actually, you know what? If you don't already, even going out shooting, my mom's husband just realized this. My stepdad just realized this.
Does he like it when you call him daddy?
Fuck off. I don't ever call him daddy. But he just realized this the hard way too. He's never shot a gun with a slide before and fucking ripped his hands apart doing the whole fucking revolver type shot, however the fuck you guys do it. Anytime you go out shooting, you should definitely have someone with you.
The teacup. But if you're choking way up on it, yeah.
You should have someone with you when you go shooting. And if not, you know, well, he's on blood thinners. They had to drive 30 minutes away very fast, just to get that powder you put on that clots all your shit. If you're gonna go shooting, I would strongly suggest having a decent first aid kit with you, and definitely someone else there, preferably all the time.
That's why yesterday I had J-Dog and Alice.
Yeah. Well, no, but I mean, I'm just saying.
Alice has
period.
a first aid kit with her all the time.
I might be, you know, one of those dumbass drunks everyone looks at. But let's be honest, I'm new to shooting compared to most of you guys. But there's one thing I've learned: have a good first aid kit with you, and have someone else with you, because you might not be able to call 911. You might not be able to administer that first aid. Always shoot with a partner, and always have a decent first aid with you, because that shit might save your life. Well, we just saw that video of the 50 cal blowing up too. I mean, he's lucky as hell. They knew what to do, and he had his dad. If he was by himself, do you think that would have gone the same way?
He would not be alive if he was by himself.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, he was plugging holes.
Yeah.
He was plugging holes while his dad was driving, man. I don't mean to joke about that, seriously.
He basically put his thumb into his jugular vein.
Yeah, I mean, be safe. If you have the option, always be safe.
Sharky, who not only made a pretty vicious looking meal tonight, he put up a nice little he built
hula girl for you.
No. No, he did a little landscaping.
Landscaping? I do not want to see his fucking treasure trail. Okay.
No, he built that.
Oh, I thought he sent you a picture of his pubes.
That's his backyard.
Actually,
That came out really nice.
that's what I was thinking. That turned out very nice. I really hope he put some plastic or something under that gravel. I assume he would, but I really hope he did. Otherwise, that's going to be a bitch when shit starts growing up.
You guys want to see Sharky? Sharky's backyard?
That's
there
nice.
There you go. Yeah. And he said that the top. Oh, there's where it is.
Is it retractable?
Yeah, right in this corner right here. You see the bar? You can
Retract this so you can get sun.
they open and close like shutters.
Yeah.
And
So you can get sun.
And when they're closed, they're waterproof.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Well, I figured if it was shut, it should be waterproof. But I mean, the way you're explaining them, how they open and close, like
like a bomb shelter.
like no, like well, even shades.
Yeah.
That's I wonder how that works. That I mean, I'm sure there's ways to do it, but that's gotta be a little bit tougher to waterproof. You gotta make sure those seal up good, those connections.
Where are we? Because we got another. Oh, we got crap.
We get a whole other beer. Let's get on it, boss. You go ahead and grab that beer.
Fucker. Oh, Sharky. We'll be doing a shot here.
We were gonna do the same beer, but I fucked up and I cracked one as soon as I got here because I was.
I look
thirsty.
over and he's drinking a beer, and I'm like, "You're drinking the review beer."
No, you did not. Bullshit. I cracked it and I fucking was like, take a sip, like, oh.
What am I doing?
Yeah, Eric, sorry, I'm pretty thirsty right now. So, we called it a review beer. Or, no, a pre-game beer. After the first pre-game beer.
By the way, I got another batch going. They're about 4 hours away right now. I put fresh habanero in it.
When are you going to let me make a batch? When are you going to let me make a batch?
You can make the next batch.
How long do they take?
8 hours.
8 hours? That's what I thought, okay. You can do it in 8 hours. I'm just going to tell you I'll send the ingredients with me.
Meh. Do this shit.
I think I'm gonna fucking upset you, dude. I think I'm gonna upset
You upset me all the time. Why is that a shocker?
Well, I think I'm gonna upset you because I just proved my point again.
What was your point?
I'll make better ones.
Okay.
How do I upset you all the time?
I'd love to be upset.
How do I upset you all the time?
And have you
No,
turned
hold
out
on.
better
I want to know,
peanuts?
how do I upset you all the time?
Showing
Besides,
up.
I was gonna say
calling me,
besides showing up. I don't ever call you.
talking
Rarely.
to me. What?
All right, bitch.
Smile Money told me to say all that shit.
Guys, I'm gonna see you all in a month. I'm gonna go blackball on Eric for a month to see how he can handle it. He's gonna be like, he is. He's gonna be calling, hey Matt, can I come hang out in the garage, dude? I can't handle Mike and Miles anymore.
Well, if you put it that way, fine.
Oh, fuck you!
You're gonna
Fuck
pull,
you! No, you were the one that said it. No,
you're gonna
you
pull
said
that
it.
card right away.
Oh no, I just know what's gonna happen. Fuck you! You can deal with them. I'm gonna go. I'll just sit in my garage, go fishing, whatever.
You've hung out with both of them.
I know.
Crazy. Yesterday I had other neighbors. I won't mention any names. I had other neighbors going, "What is his problem?"
Eric,
And they weren't talking about you.
Eric, let me ask you something. We talked about the other neighbors.
Wait, I think you might have had that right just a second ago. Enablers.
Eric.
the other
Eric.
enabler. I mean,
Eric.
neighbors.
Eric.
Yes, Matt. Oh my God, Floydian had it so right.
Do I go over to Miles?
What? I don't even know if we could.
Do I go over to Mike's?
The funny thing is it looked like he was getting pissed the other day when his wife was over talking to me.
Do I go over there? There's a reason I don't go. I'll hang out with them, but I'm not.
Hey, I bet we could both nail Miles' wife easier than he can.
I'm sure we could tag team that bitch, but I'm not gonna fucking do it.
Oh.
And if Miles, if you see this, I'm sorry. Don't try to kill me.
Yeah, it was just a joke, Miles. Yeah, she has something she wants me to look at.
She called it the cooter. I got something going on in the basement. There's something down there. You want to check out the cooter?
Yeah, if you want to see if it cycles, maybe it needs a little lube. I don't know. Could you look at it?
Fuck, I can't handle a drying machine.
I mean, you make it halfway, and you've got her licked.
Man, I just almost called you Miles there. Did you hear that? Miles, I gotta stop. I was gonna say, Miles, you're disgusting me. I was gonna say, Eric, you're disgusting me, but I almost said Miles. You're disgusting me. Actually, I don't even know if I've seen her more than like just from a flash. I don't mean like a titty flash. I mean like just like.
She looks like she'd be like on the cover of like Green Tree. I mean, she looks like the kind of person that's like rescuing whales and shit.
Oh, I believe it.
I mean, I'm sure she. I mean,
she's probably a good person.
In all the times, all the times I've sat and talked to her, she seems really nice, and this was something.
She's got to be. I mean, you know, her life story is to rehabilitate Miles.
She is doing the Lord's work.
I was just gonna say doing God's work. I mean, she's.
See, no, I can't rip on her at all because she's a gun girl.
I don't know her.
And
actually, she's a gun girl. I didn't know that.
And she actually used to reload.
Why does Miles not fucking take her out?
I don't know. She's having a problem with one of her guns, and she wants me to take a look at it for her. Then she started telling me about when she was reloading for 9 and
why don't you just say, bitch, please get over here, fucking keep your husband at home to feed the dogs.
God damn it, if she's a reloader,
she's worth fucking gold.
I'll buy her a fucking reloader if she'll start making us ammo.
Yeah, she's fucking worth gold.
I just don't have the time for this shit.
Tell you what, you can fucking yell at your dogs all you want if you're gonna fucking build me bullets.
Yeah, fucking stop yelling at the dogs, go back in the house, make us some 10s. Bitch.
That was the first word that thought came in my head was the bitch part, but I didn't want to say it.
I don't know. In the times that I've sat and talked to her,
Miles is gonna kill us both when we see that shit.
Yeah, I know.
We're gonna have the SWAT team up on this whole fucking block here real soon.
I kind of like her. I kind of like her more than him. I'm just kidding, Miles. Wow.
You know. I hope he doesn't see this because if he was here, he would fucking.
He probably already would have left.
No, he would have fucking grabbed those guns and shot both of us.
Especially if we brought up the SWAT pictures. Hey, Miles, remember this day? I'm just kidding, man. Love you.
Hey, you know what? Cheers to being such dicks.
Hey, I've I need to explain this. This whole fucking group has been nothing but busting balls for years.
Yeah. Hey, quit sipping that. How was the other one? Before you forget.
This is the other one.
No, the first one. You didn't even rate the first one, you douche. Enough.
You know, actually, it kind of grew on me as we went.
The only reason why I said I liked it is because I already had a whole beer.
And I'd give this.
Oh, 7?
A 7.
I'm gonna go 8. I really like the different distinctiveness.
It was smooth and it wasn't
overly strong with alcohol, but actually I really like the difference. And there was so much in this. There was green tea, grapefruit, marmalade. There's notes tangerine. This actually was, and it was from Minnesota. You got to give another half point just for that, because it wasn't another Minnesota bunk. So much shit from Minnesota sucks, and we have great water.
Did I say 7? I'll go 0.5% for Minnesota. 7.5.
I'm going 8 though. Well, you know what? The only thing that really sucked about this is only 6.5. Honestly, this was good. I liked the flavor. It was very unique and different, and it was good. Even with all those weird ingredients.
This is 8.3.
It tasted good, and it wasn't like really fruity like a hazy, if that makes sense. What'd you say now about that?
Oh, the little boat is called the Destroyer. You know why? Because Sharky just sank it.
Ooh, boy.
And this game is over.
You can pick out your whiskey this time. Pick whatever you want. I don't care.
I'd have Matt help me do a drawing if I fucked up and I missed somebody. I'm missing somebody.
If you know where it was. Well, wait.
I'd have to go back and watch.
Do you got Smile Money's? Do you got Smile Money's number? If you do, you could text him real quick. I guarantee you he's going to know who fucking sank that ship.
Yeah, he actually would.
I know, so just text him if you got his number.
Sharky just sank the destroyer.
I could still help you with the winner. I could draw 1 through 5, and whoever the mystery one is, they still win when it's figured out. You didn't think that far ahead. I get it. Simple-minded. Alright, you pick whiskey, like I said.
Okay, hang on a second. I gotta
I gotta fill my beer. I'm a little bit behind you, so hold on. And then I'm gonna try one of these crickets.
Okay, surprise, surprise, I screwed up and I missed one of the ships that got sunk. Who sunk the third ship, which was a 3-pin ship? Right now I have one person missing.
Is it him already?
No, it's Lily.
God damn it, Lily. We're working on your goddamn sours.
Actually, I did get a bunch today. Which is... I don't even want to admit to what my bill at
But you're doing it for your daughter.
Keyport came to today.
I'm gonna say 200. Probably more, actually. Actually, looking at your fridge.
No. it was 150.
Okay, so I wasn't far off.
Okay, so I see it got that wrong.
What's that? Got what wrong? Dude, these fuckers even get like little stingers on them, yo. Look at that. Why do crickets have the stingers? Smile Money me that. Smile Money, why do they have the little freaking stinger thing looking things on their tails? You gonna have one?
Yeah.
Dude, it smells like salt and vinegar chips. Honestly, I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna try it right now. It smells straight up like a salt and vinegar chip. And it tastes just like that and a lot of like weird air cardboard. I told you those are going to be way better. Those are way more edible. I'll eat that whole bag. People want to put some money on it, like I'd do it, no problem.
I got a leg stuck to my tongue.
You sure that wasn't a stinger? Or a dick?
I got his dick stuck to my tongue.
Is that what those stingers are on the fucking back of their tail? Is that their dicks? No, those were not. Those aren't something I would buy. Right? I mean, you wouldn't buy those.
Well, no.
But guess what? I'd eat them no problem, especially if like shit hit the fan. Those fucking silkworms, dude. I don't think I'd even eat them if I needed to because
Hey, look.
They made me want to puke, which is gonna make it worse for me.
All their little legs fell off.
Go ahead, eat those legs up.
I guess
We can sprinkle that on our steaks tonight. Hey, we are eating Chinese, I thought. Mike just brought over a huge ass bag, dude.
he said there's enough food in there for 4.
Yeah, I went to take a piss, dude. He's like, there's ribs in here, there's like fried rice, there's like tons of Chinese. That was his sister trying to be nice, I guess.
Okay, so this game is over and...
Yeah, you gotta still pick the whiskey.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that what they say?
How about some Big Pete? You want Big Pete in your mouth?
That's fine. I'm thinking Beat the Pete would have been a better name, but Big Pete's fine. Dude, my stomach just rumbled again. You hear that shit?
Uh-huh.
It's like every time something nasty comes up, it's literally every time something nasty in my mind comes up, my stomach just goes, whoa. It's rumbling.
As full disclosure, the only thing I've had today is 2 pieces of beef jerky and 2 beef sticks.
You've had more than me then, because I've had 1 beef stick and some beers.
And a worm.
Oh yeah, I had a worm.
And a cricket.
Yep, I had a worm.
And a cricket.
I don't usually eat till like 2 to 4 o'clock in the afternoon, honestly. My first meal, and that's not just
Oh, wait a second. We
because I sleep all
might
day.
have some information right here. Before Clyde and Cobra jump on this one of them sunk the cruiser submarine earlier this round. Well, okay, so that narrows it down to either... Well, either way, this game is done. And this is how it looked to the rest of you.
I can put those names in a hat or whatever. I'll pull the number 1 through 5, because you don't even have to know who the last one was. If I pull someone else's name, just give me bolt 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll pull it. I'll pull a ticket.
I guess it could be you could possibly pick the mystery person.
And if it is, that's fine. It's not like we can't look it up and figure it out, honestly.
So Clyde, Sharky, Cobra, Sharky, and then either Clyde or Cobra might have been that third one. Is that regulated? Did you weigh that paper to make sure it was exact? So right now...
You want to suck my dick for how many cookies? No, we're doing it my way.
Right now you need 1 for Clyde, 2 for Sharky, 1 for Cobra, and we have a mystery person.
No. This is how we're going to do it, yo. Here's number 1. First one. Here's number 1. First ship sunk, right? That's number 1. You got him in order. Here's number 2. Here's number 3, which I'm going to put on the back, unknown. No, it was the 4th or the...
Third. It was the third
It was
ship.
the 3rd, that's what I thought. Unknown. Okay, so number 3 is still a guess. There's number 4 and number 5. We have the names to all other than number 3.
Hello?
Jesus Christ.
You're right in the middle of a brewery review.
Oh, hi.
And Matt's about to pick the winner of the latest round of Bottle Ship.
Oh, okay.
And
I think about it. I don't know if I got something or not. Here, you check, stir them up, check, make sure there's all 5.
There's 4.
Well, there's supposed to be 5.
Oh, yeah, okay, there's 5.
All right, well, you hold it, stir them up a little bit. I can't do it all myself. Hold it above my head. I'll grab a ticket.
By the way, I went from having 1 sour beer for you.
See, we don't even need to know who won that one. It's number 5.
I found a bunch more today.
Oh, good.
That's Sharky.
Sharky! Congratulations, Sharky. You just won the
Trip mines.
You won the Trip Mine booby traps.
No, those are trip mines if you ask me. You set those up right so it's not just a booby trap. That's a real McCoy.
Shit, this stuff was fast. That means the next brew review we're starting another one. What's going on with you?
No, I just called to say Happy Mother's Day.
Like what, motherfucker day or
Did you grow a vagina?
hang on. Let me check. No, I'm not qualified. I'm overqualified.
Have you been growing
Well,
some
you know, you
tits?
kind of had to do both jobs, so, you know.
Oh, well, that is sweet, Lily. I appreciate that.
Hey, I got the gift on my head. You can't even.
Matt's wearing a yarmulke.
You can't even tell though. If I put it on, you can't even tell. You can't even tell. Well, let me change that.
So my plan is either tomorrow or Tuesday to get, and I'm thinking it might be better if I put stuff in 2 boxes.
Mm-hmm.
So only half your shit will get fucked up at a time.
And lots of fucking... Dude,
Okay.
before you send it... No. Before you send it, you can put it all in one box. I'm telling you, this is how you do it. Put it all in one box. And get that orange dreamsicle that I was telling you about. The sour orange dreamsicle. And then fill it up with that spray foam. That expanding spray foam. Fill the box with it, dude. That shit ain't going nowhere. She'll have a hell of a time fucking opening it up.
She'll be spending the next 6 months trying to undo the bottles.
Fuck it. If they want a beer that bad, they can work for it.
Well, fuck you.
No, I was trying to be helpful. Like, that shit's going to get there safe.
Sorry, I got a little leg stuck to my tongue. I just
You
ate
sure that wasn't a cockroach penis?
I just ate a cricket.
Oh, gross.
Actually, they were pretty good compared to
They,
the silkworms.
they were a lot better than the silkworms. That's all I got to say about that.
You know what? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, is what happened. We
So-
wish we said no.
So as it stands right now, I've got 12 bottles of the Nitro Milk Stout.
Perfect.
6 of them are a special St. Patty's Day version.
Mm.
And then I found several stouts. The last time I was there, they didn't have shit. Today, it was almost like they were trying to see if they could wreck my credit. So I bought a bunch that I figured I would give at least one to the to-go package for you, and another one for me to review. There was a couple of things that I found some multi-packs, but either way, there'll either be 1 or 2 of each of these sours heading your way.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate you, Dad.
love you.
I love you.
And right now we are only about 7 comments away from heading to the Ed Club on this one. You want me to give you a call back when this is done?
Yeah.
Okay. Say goodbye to the brew guys.
Take care, guys.
Okay. I love you. I'll call you. I'll call you back.
Alright, I love you too.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, Sharky, you got the trip lines. Sharky again. I'll get myself one of those Hugh Hefner smoking jackets and join you at the pit when I get there. Yeah, hope that's before I die. Brad, 39th. I'm 30th off. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, Brad. Is that a penis, Brad? Sharky. Laugh out loud, I still remember like it was yesterday how you used to hate Glocks. Look at you now. Are they the finest guns? No. Can you mod them like an AR? Yeah. They're fun to mod, and stock ones normally just run and run. See, that's. I have not had a problem with a stock or slightly modified Glock yet. Period. Sharky, wow, nice burp there, Chris. I was surprised my body automatically just burped back twice. And I can say great job, oh no, good stuff. I'll say great job. Sharky, SH, Outro Babe won by a landslide.
Well, that was a quick phone call.
Gunwild. That's because I said I'd call her back.
I thought it was going to be like a half hour, so like, well, fuck this, I'll go for a smoke. And I was sitting out the back door, and I'm like, that sounds more like a comment than...
Gunwild, thank you. I'll check out Serpical Performance and Lone Wolf Triggers. Hope I didn't bite off more than I can chew on this project. No, it's seriously.
What is it?
He wanted to know my... See, it's kind of a trick question with a Glock. What's my favorite trigger for a Glock? Well, it's a lot more than just what you see. There's the trigger bar, there's the connector, there's the... I mean, there's just so much.
A spring.
That springy thingy? Yeah, there's different...
Is that even called a spring anymore?
Well, actually, under the trigger bar, there actually is a spring, and you can go different size springs for that. Basically, the bottom line is, if you go with a complete, if you went out right now and you bought a stock Glock, I would put a Serpico shoe, and I would put a ghost connector, and if you polish all that shit
Hold on,
out.
what's a Serpico shoe? Because I do not know that. Are you talking about like a trigger?
Yeah,
It's called. Okay.
The trigger
Just like
itself,
a standard, basically pretty standard trigger is what you're saying.
See, I can't even. I've completely thrown away. I don't have a stock Glock. I do not have a stock Glock anymore.
I do. I'm not gonna go home and get it, but I got one.
My favorite of the Serpico shoes is that guy.
Yeah. That's funny that you have. That's the only stock Glock I have is the one I got in my MCK, and it's. I don't know how stock it is because, it's the California Department of Corrections, so it's got some laser engraving if you count that. Still pretty stock.
I mean, this guy is just.
No, that's one thing I gotta take out and try shooting again because it was not working. I want to shoot the gun just by itself because. Do you remember it was freezing up it was jamming up in the gun? Like the rounds? They didn't want to feed. So I don't know if that's the gun or if it's because it's in the MCK and if I gotta make some kind of modifications.
Yeah, could you have the same problem that I was having?
It could be.
Basically, what I was having, instead of going to right there,
it didn't slide smooth.
It was hitting plastic right there, and it was causing all sorts of feed problems.
Yeah, that's, you know what, probably got the same thing because that's exactly what it is feed issues. I'm getting 1 or 2 rounds and then it was, but I only took it out the one time.
Again, I know a lot of people would probably see this as completely ridiculous, but I have no intentions on ever taking this apart.
That thing is badass. Until they try it, they can fuck themselves. It is a fun little toy, honestly. It's ridiculous, like, how cool that...
This is the only thing I would take off of it.
That turns into, that's literally a Glock, and it turns it into a little fun short barrel pistol.
Everything from defending your home to... If you had to defend property,
or fucking
100 yards out,
or even hunt. No, or even hunt.
Yeah.
Or even hunt. What's caliber is this?
10.
Okay, yeah, that's better than mine because mine's the 40 Smith & Wesson. That's as big as I could go. That's gonna be better for hunting than mine. But I tell you what, that's good just for the same. Go hunting, defend your property.
It was just fun to hand this to 4 different people.
Anyone, dude, anyone. It looks ridiculous, but
Up
it is
close,
fun.
ting, 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 ting. 100 yards, ting, ting, ting. There was, and this scope just has a circle. They call it the starburst. There's no elevation. There's nothing. It was a dead aim at 100 yards, and it was a dead aim at 25 yards. And like I said, I have it set up for if shit hits the fan, flip a couple levers and just go over to well.
I got the iron sights. I got the iron sights and the red dot. I really actually do want to take the red dot off and put it on my one of the Glocks. The only problem is I cannot find a Glock plate, and I still have to find another screw for a Glock plate that was missing a screw when I got it.
Yeah, I just discovered yesterday. I have to see if I can find a screw that
Actually, that reminds me. I had
This sounds terrible, but I found another 38 special revolver that I didn't realize that I had.
hidden somewhere good.
It's
cereal box you haven't touched for 2 years.
It's a Smith & Wesson Chief Special, chambered in 38. 38. And it's missing one of the screws. I do not have a problem taking out and shooting it. It's not a screw that the gun's going to come apart, but it is one of the ones for the side plate to get to the. It's a gun that looks, if it's actually on duty already.
That's why you found it, because you didn't realize it was on duty for 2 years.
No, actually it had fallen in the other safe. It had fallen behind some paperwork.
Oh, okay.
It looks a lot like Christine's Model 10 that she so misses, except for this one's a 5-shot and not a 6-shot. And if I would have found it before we went shooting yesterday, I would have brought it with. I really like that little gun even more than the shrouded trigger one, which is a Model 38.
Don't worry, I'll take those.
I got crickets.
I'll take those crickets. And just so people realize I wasn't joking, these honestly, they're nothing that great. You know what this totally just reminded me of? Trying the second one? You know what this reminds me of? Honestly? Granted, there's vinegar in it. It tasted like a really salty sunflower seed.
I don't want to eat the dick.
Just the shell part though. Not like the inside. It tasted like literally just a really salty sunflower. Without the crunch.
That poor little cricket.
I'll tell you what, those fucking dried crickets were way better than those. Dude, those fucking worms, even thinking about it right now, I want to gag. I'm serious, those were so bad.
Fuck you,
I do
worms.
not like the fish food. Hey, I do not like the fish food, but guess what? All that fish food shit we had, you remember how many things we've tried taste like fish food?
Oh, yeah.
I would do the fish food over that 100 times.
Yeah.
That was
Don't encourage anybody,
fucking
though.
No. I'm willing to try stuff, but I mean, make it something edible. Holy Christ. I literally, well, they see me, you can watch the video. I literally almost upchucked a couple times after that. Hey, who was the big winner on this one? Number 5? Was that
Sharky.
Sharky. What's Sharky? Like Sharky over the pond?
Sharky across the big pond.
So Sharky, not just Shark. Z76 or whatever it was.
Yeah, Sharky. That Shark is in Vegas, and he's a Corvette guy.
No, I don't know, but where they live, I mean, is this something legal to even have over there? I mean, I know he lives in a kind of a Sally place, but we're not much better anymore.
He's just down the street from the red light district.
Dude, this is great. I would put 2 perimeters around.
Hey, do you want to stage the next game?
I'll do it. I'll do it after the show, though, so they can't see me doing it.
Strategically re-enabled by Matt. Okay, so this is congratulations to Sharky for winning or sinking the last ship, even though it was a little tiny one.
You mean the tugboat? You sunk my tugboat.
He sunk the tugboat.
Oh, well, hey, it was the last man standing. Still was the one.
And
that
then he
finished
won.
off.
He
Yep.
won the whole shit and caboodle.
Yep. So I guess it doesn't really matter who the third person was. I'm sure you'll get a comment, but it don't even matter anymore.
No, he did the drawing, and that was totally fair. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and If it would have been 3, we'd been in the holding pattern right now.
Yeah, I went in the order of like who sunk the ships. So, you know, ship 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought that was completely fair. And
I was about to say that I'll throw in one of David's books for Sharky, but Sharky already knows
is this
that
the
I
new
have
one?
the entire set.
Is this the new one?
Yeah.
The new one.
Yeah.
Like, well, how many has he done now? Because I have.
This is number 4. Number 5 is Be Like Ed, which he's writing right now.
Well, I gotta be honest with you. I think number 4. I gotta get a copy for my grandma. I think she liked the first 2. I think the third one she was not overly fond of. She read the whole thing, but I don't think she was like overly fond of it.
I'll take this for your grandma.
I'm gonna ask her first because I usually do get a copy right away from you or Dave. I mean, I do, but I'll ask her what she's read. For some reason, there was one book that she wasn't really a fan of. Well, she's also getting old and senile, dude. Did I tell you what she's doing? She's getting bad.
No.
No, it don't seem like much, but my grandma's OCD. She used to yell at my grandpa all the time when he'd wash dishes and fucking leave shit on the fucking dishes. Guess what?
Now she's doing it?
That's now her. We just had like shrimp kebabs and other stuff on the grill. She goes to the garbage. This was yesterday. Scrapes off her fucking kebab and shrimp tails into the garbage. Puts stuff on the counter and walks away. I go up there right after her. Guess what? I think a half to 2/3 of what she had on her plate was on the floor. And she walked away. My grandma would have never done that. If she could see it. She's got demaculative, like degeneration eye or whatever.
It's like really cloudy. That's what she's...
She can't see shit. And she says, because my sister was just asking her about driving. Because my grandma actually brought up, oh, I can't believe Ann hasn't sold her car yet. She can't drive. She can't see. She only has one good leg, blah, 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 blah. And my sister's like, well, Grandma, like, I know it's weird to say, but you're kind of in that same situation. You know what my grandma said? What the hell? You think I'm going to go down to the grocery store or down to the hair salon on the fucking bus? Grandma, when did we ever let Grandpa do that? He goes to the bar almost daily. We bring him down there. As long as we know someone was there to help. She got so defensive and pissed off. No, I get it. It was a touchy subject. I get it. But I mean, it's the truth. You know, it's the truth. And she doesn't realize how bad her sight's getting. I know she didn't see that shit fucking hit the ground. Or if she did, she don't even care. And that should tell you, this was never her. This lady is a very clean lady. You know, you don't fucking leave a mess on the floor.
I don't see her as scraping it onto the floor and then walking away.
No. She can't see that, and she shouldn't be driving. The nice thing is she hasn't been driving in the past like 2 years. She drives maybe once every 6 months. You know what I mean? Because she.
When was that last time that car even left the garage?
Oh, my uncle took her for a ride like just last week. They went out for like a 2-hour cruise. Her 03 Taurus. No, it's even longer than that. I think it's a 99 Taurus. Has under 50,000 miles on it.
I'll say the thing is spotless.
It's starting to get a little rust on the hind corner on one side, a little bubble, but dude, it is ridiculous. Like, that is definitely a grandma's car. But no, it's sad, but it's scary. So then, you know what I got her? It was Mother's Day. I got a card from my mom. It was me on the red bike, and it said, I always remember when I was younger and it was always so tough. The only thought I could think of that would ever change stuff is just running away. Then you open it up, it says, "Well, Mom, I'm glad you didn't run away. Happy Mother's Day." That was from my mom. But then my grandma's was, "If it's any consolation, I'll change your diaper too. Happy Mother's Day." And then it said, "That's the true definition of love." And I said, "You can have the card, but just realize, I really hope you don't take this serious. I already had to deal with it with Grandpa." Before I even walked out, my mom walked up to my room and she goes, "Grandma said she wants to put that in a plaque, so she could remember it and use it against me." I kid you not.
No, not gonna go there.
No, I'm already looking at some new places. I'm like, I don't know if I can deal with this shit again. Like, literally, I don't know if I can deal with this shit again.
I don't remember where I stopped in Gunwild's comment. He doesn't know if he wants to get something involved. I know nothing about when it comes to working on Glocks. I like to have something around 4 to 5 pounds.
For a trigger?
Yeah. Yes. That's easy.
It's a little strong for me, but I mean, it's doable for any gun, but that's a little strong for me. I like, honestly, he said 4 or 5. I like 3. Like 3 pounds. I don't need nothing like crazy light, but like a good. Honestly, I think a 3 pound is a good midweight like pull that I like.
Gunwild. Well, I just checked both the websites and everything is sold out. I guess I'll hurry up and wait.
What's he looking for?
Serpico or
oh, he's
Lone
looking
Wolf.
for the triggers. He's looking for the triggers.
Gunwild, nice burp, Ms. B. And she would say, whatever that is, thank you, or yes. She'd say, thank you. She'd be polite about burping in your face. Now let's go to the club. So it's
Out of curiosity, I mean, we go to club. Do you even know what you put in those other 2 that I have?
wow.
2 triggers?
Trigger scale.
No. Like, is there? Because one's definitely aftermarket. I don't know about the.
No, you have a really good trigger in the black one. The black.
What's that?
The black one is a Lone Wolf Ultimate Adjustable. That's the same thing I have in my race gun.
Okay.
There's two set screws, and I don't even know if I even messed with it when I put it in there. I might have just put it in there. And the other one is an aftermarket, something similar to Pyramid, and I'm impressed with the fact that it's in the gun and it's got a flat bow, but it's like I think a 3.5 pound on that one.
See, that's the one that feels more comfortable to me. But the other one, if it's adjustable, that might make a difference.
Yeah, the other one you adjust it for both over travel and stop.
Well, we might have to tinker with that.
You can adjust it right up to the
I
point of break.
I know exactly what you're talking about. We might have to tinker with that, or at least look into it and see how it is and tinker.
Overall, I realize that the Flat Dark Earth one, that Jay at Elite Ammunition did the hydro dip on, that's got some go fast goodies. But I really like the trigger, and I really like that it's got that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I like the trigger on that one.
And the sight on that.
I do like the trigger, and the sight's way better than the other one.
Yeah, that's
If I put a red dot on either or, I want to put on the tan one, because I like the trigger and everything else. But that's just not going to happen. I'd probably put it on the black one, because the black one just needs it more. I do like the trigger on the one Jay did. I like that whole gun setup, even though that dip job looks like me fucking puking on a violent Sunday or something, and like throwing it into a cartoon like spin, which I don't really puke on Sundays. I don't puke ever, but you know what I'm saying. It just that's not a fucking dip job I would have ever picked. It looks. My mom, I showed you, or I told her I showed her all the guns. She looked at this one and she goes, "Oh, this is definitely a crazy looking one." she liked it, but she was like, this is definitely different.
Again, I never give any guidance to Jay, and for the most part, I've always been like, either wow or at least it
honestly,
grows on me.
It doesn't look horrible, but it doesn't look good, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? It's not something I would have ever picked. There could be a lot better, but there could be worse. I mean, I wonder how, but I know there could be worse. That's just, to me, that was a really ugly pattern. However, with that said, going on the tan bottom and the all gold, all gold trim, everything, it actually does match up and look good. Especially having those sights and everything. It is a nice, well-rounded gun, don't get me wrong. I just don't think I would have ever picked that kind of, like, slide paint job or dip. There's so many colors and...
Yeah, that one's pretty busy.
Yeah, it's just too... It's too much. It honestly is. It's too much is all it is. But I still like it. I mean, fuck, I bought it, didn't I? Is that your gun safe going off saying we're hot?
That's the peanuts.
Yeah. Are we going to finish this up? Oh, we're on the club.
We're in the club. Let me.
I'm sorry I blew up.
Yeah, read a comment.
You-
I'm gonna
you go
set.
do your thing.
I gotta set the timer.
Hey, Rich Huff again, which, I mean, you know him better than I do. We hear from him. I don't hear from Rich too often while I'm here. But this is twice in... oh, no. I skipped it ahead, sorry. Real Cobra Burnout says, oh, hi, Matt. Nice shirt. I don't know what shirt that is, but I'm going to give you a heart. If anything, I'm going to guess that's my, that was my Second Amendment jersey shirt I had. It's the only thing I could think of. Because I wasn't here for your Flask 19. After Cobra, that's Rich Huff again. Cheers, Rich. He says, cheers, clubbers. I don't see Rich Huffman though much anymore, is what I was saying.
He's usually in here every one.
Well, I mean, I hear from him, but he's not one that talks a whole lot, is all. And there's been a couple times lately I don't think I've heard much from him. We got Discouraged next saying, Man Cave Fan Club. Cheers to that, brother. I can't wait for another 10 to 20 degree increase so we can say, fuck the man cave and let's just go outside. You ready to read?
Sure.
You're a douche. I mean, I don't even care. That's like third grade shit, but I'm laughing. I think I got done with that after the first 3 videos. You're still over here like, hey, Easter eggs.
Mike,
Got the fucking, got the little ears.
Mike, yeah. Cheers. Mike again. My dad's 78th birthday Saturday. The 8th and my dog's birthday too.
Busy day.
Smile money. Is this a Matt day? Okay, I can take it.
It is a Matt day. How long have we been at, though? I mean, I feel like this has been a long... Yeah, to do this another 2 hours.
Jeremy, I want to thank you for being a good friend. And I can say fuck you, eat a dick, or anytime.
That's not what it said, but that's fun. Hey, I just want you all to clarify and see how long this is taking. Y'all can fuck off when you blame it on me. I've left for multiple breaks because...
And that's the only time that shit got done.
No, it's because I can't fucking handle the shenanigans anymore.
Gunwild,
You're answering phones and you're...
Gunwild says drinking on the Sabbath.
It's your show, boss. It's your show.
You're knowing you're going to hell for this.
You gotta take a double shot because I just said boss twice.
Right? Cheers, bitches. Last comment, Gunwild. Oh yeah. Hi, Matt.
I gun wild.
Okay, all we need to do is give a score for this and then we're out of here.
Mm. What did I rate the last one?
8.
I'm gonna have to go 8.5. It didn't have quite a different taste, but I liked it, and it was stronger. And actually, it's a good taste. I liked the other one. I gave it 8 because it was very distinctive. There was so many things.
I'm actually gonna go from a 7.5 to an 8 on this one because it had more alcohol and it's a heavier mouthfeel. It's got some good flavors to it. Yeah, it's not bad.
Well, I mean we're pretty consistent. What was my first one? It was a little bit more than you. I just went another 0.5 up on the last one. I like both of them actually. They were both good.
Hell yeah, brother! Now we're gonna go outside and
smoke a cigar.
We're gonna go outside and smoke and come back in and eat Chinese food, motherfuckers. Chinese. Don't tell us we're not prejudiced.
I'm gonna wait till after the show. I don't want to get any ridicule for your show, but there was something funny that happened outside.
On that note, oh.
Later, boys and ladies.
I just feel hostility right now. I'm gonna go smoke a cigar.
I guess I'm gonna have to deal with that.
What the fuck is wrong with you?